country, the Auburn Tigers, taking on the 11th-ranked team, the Mississippi State Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Bringing it out, it's Balkasoon. And he's brought down at the 16. Even better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. The Bulldogs offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And the offense coming off just a brutal performance. Kirk, the pass protection broke down. Quarterback forced to try to make plays, made mistakes. Instead, it was a nightmare. Can they turn that around this game?
Yeah, it's just a disaster. And talking to the offensive coordinator, he took a lot of the blame. I don't know if the scheme was the right fit last week, but I think they're excited. It's a new opportunity. They turned the page. And I think this offense, it's very, very important that they get off to a good start, be consistent, and get that confidence back.
Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage. We're going to go with the Wildcat formation, an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. Breaks free. The Wildcat look picks up a solid gain, but they're still short of the first.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
In this opening possession, they'll face a 3rd down and 5. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Touchdown, Mississippi State. He wins the foot race to the end zone. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. 1st down, looking to throw the football. The receiver makes the catch. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Pass complete, it's 2nd down now. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Catch made over the middle. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
1st down here for this offense. Ball handed off. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down, but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Caught in the backfield. It's Lawrence. They go backwards on that 3rd down completion. Sets up a 4th down. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. See if he can make something happen with the return. They finally get him, but he found a nice lane in that return, and that means good starting field position for this drive. And here comes the Mississippi State offense back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
And it's a direct snap. He's got room to run. He's past the marker and still going. They get him down, but not before an explosive run play on this Wildcat look. It's a 1st down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. Now, when he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the Wildcat look.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense.
Got your gift. Ta-da! Sit.
Trash can.
Yeah. Remove the lid. I was like, she's gonna love this.
Oh, it's already wrapped.
Yeah. See? Yeah.
That's what he has.
Half the price. Not even. That's like 1/3 the price. This
Yeah,
is
the
like,
Hertz cost her $150.
shit is way cheap. Oh, I gotta get it out. Da-da-da.
It's white?
I get?
How come white?
No, it doesn't know.
I thought it was silver.
The bags. You like it?
It's not silver.
Where you gonna put it?
Well, the benefit is no more than a mess of it. Nice. Man. Oh, that's not heavy though.
I thought it was silver. Silver. No, it's a
Hey, look, it
thing.
matches this.
It has a thing.
What?
A film.
No,
Try that with that.
let's do it.
Wow. Look at that. Yeah.
Yeah. A little bit of green here and there now. He's rich. He has all kinds of important friends. There's a brother from Georgia. I gotta ask you. If you hated it so much, why didn't you do it to you?
Malik.
And 3 other sisters back home. Look, no more. I'm done with all that. No more drugs. No more crazy overweight. Sounds like a good plan.
Andre, I appreciate you coming down here and sharing your story. With your help, we are going to nail this monster. If you need anything, call me. What's up, Frank?
I'm gonna get much money, but we're talking about the last 7 minutes.
Your question here?
Yeah, we're talking. No,
Excuse me?
I've never seen this video. I mean, they're his kids. It's sad. I get it. This isn't the first sad homicide you ever worked.
I caught it this 2 years ago. It was similar. His name was Lucas Knight. I found his body at a construction site, naked, just lying there on the ground. I remember it was raining too. You know, one of those really cold rains that just wants to turn to sleep, but it never does. I chased a couple leads, it didn't go anywhere, and then a bunch of new cases started coming in, real homicides. homicides, gunshots, stabbings. Yeah, had a case since you like that. So we closed the case. Accidentally we did. But now, with what we know about the Swanson guy, I know that he was involved in that kid's death too. There's just too many similarities. I can't prove it, but I need you to do me a favor. I need you to keep working this case hard because people like Swanson, bullies who prey on the weak, they need to pay. They need to go down. His name is Andre Walker. He's 21 years old, black, dated Swanson on and off for 3 months.
Swanson injected him with meth
4 times. And the last time they were together, he almost died. He told Swanson to stop. He wouldn't, just kept pushing that needle, and Andre ends up in a coma for 6 days. Swanson tried to kill him. Almost did too. So
I know where you're going. But under New York law, if you inject someone with drugs and they die, it's negligent homicide.
if they accidentally die, yeah. But if you want them to die, you don't care if they die, that's murder. Swanson gets off on bringing people to the brink of death. He gets off on all of that. So if someone actually dies, he's got to pay the check.
This all comes from Andre's statement, correct?
Yeah, that's right.
So this twisted game that Swanson likes to play, that's all based on Andre's experience.
I get it, Sam, and you're right, but Andre wasn't a one-off. It is more like the tip of the iceberg.
What are you talking about?
We dug into prior meth overdoses in the last 5 years. 5 DOAs, all young, black, and poor, and all of them had ties to the bar that Swanson loves to frequent. The same bar where he met Darian and Andre.
That's true.
He's not only a fellow, he's a serial killer.
Other than the bar, where he met the 5 alleged victims, is there anything else connecting Swanson to 5 dead men?
No, but it's not a coincidence.
Maybe true, but it doesn't help us with the present case. Those 5 bodies are inadmissible, irrelevant.
They may be inadmissible, but they are definitely not relevant. This is a murder case, Nolan.
Talk to McCoy.
If what you're saying is true,
It's horrific. Beyond comprehension.
but can't we prove that's what actually happened to Darren and Wilson? And we accidentally put the needle in Swanson's hand. Can we prove he was playing the same twisted game he played with Andre?
Anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. He hauls it into the 25, still running. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake, and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's a quick grab. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Looking for a receiver. It's complete. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down of the 47. A new set of downs after that completion. And looking to throw now on 1st down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Handoff to the back. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking deep down the right side. But this one is broken up, falls incomplete.
Well, anytime you defend this kind of offense, you need defensive backs who are really comfortable in defending the ball being thrown downfield. It's not just the short to intermediate throws, it's the deep shots that they're willing to take. I love how he showed patience here before he knocked the ball away.
And the Mississippi State offense is back out there now. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Finding space at the 20. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Second down coming up.
So it's Mississippi State on top so far. And as we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And it's a direct snap. Defense not fooled by the Wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And bring him down with the Wildcat look, produces an explosive run to get a first down. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. Oh, and he's going backwards. The Wildcat look did not fool this defense at all. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now big decision coming up here on fourth.
Fourth down. No punt. Out of field goal range. They're going for it. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Oh, and he dives to make a beautiful catch there.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
Mississippi State getting set for the 1st and 10 now. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
It's an open space. He's in the clear. That's all the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Mississippi State.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back...
So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. And the running back takes the handoff. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum that comes off to a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. We'll give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Receiver makes the grab. Defense will wrap him up after an 8-yard gain and bring up fourth down. One team making their way on the field. He's on to boot it away now. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. We reach the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. He gets loose. Gets the first and still running. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
Hey, when it's your day, it's your day. This offense, and especially this running back, enjoying a monster day, putting up huge numbers and having a nice, big, comfortable lead.
They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. Now, when he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the Wildcat look. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. Defense ready for the Wildcat. Just a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that.
Going for a big play downfield. It's caught. Did he get a foot in? Yes, they say it's a catch, a big gain. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
And if nothing else, a notable first half so far in Starkville. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true three-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update. And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. Eager to get something going as we begin the third quarter. Cut in to this huge lead. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Looks to the left, pass caught. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. That completion makes it second and medium. Quarterback drops back. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Looks to his left and makes the completion.
Now, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
That completion makes it second and short. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field.
Well, we've seen them do this in the past. A good throw, get the first, and here comes the tempo.
He's running out of time here, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. And now from the pistol formation. Looking to chuck it again. Stays on his feet. Broke one tackle, but couldn't escape. Dropped for a sack.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
And the punt heads out of bounds, taking the dangerous returner out of play here. And here comes the Mississippi State offense back out on the field. They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. The wildcat look doesn't get much that time. Just a few on the play. They come to the line in the wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. Breaks into the clear. Defense makes the tackle, but that wildcat look does produce a first down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
They get him down, but not before an explosive run play on this wildcat look. It's a first down.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
To the 45. Breaks into open space. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Looking to convert on third down. They come to the line in the wildcat formation. Direct snap. That's a solid gain out of the wildcat, but not enough for the first down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Touchdown, Bulldogs. This offense cannot be stopped. An inside give now from the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. Looking to pass here on second down. Receiver makes the catch. They keep the drive going. It's a first down at the 46. A new set of downs after that completion. Here comes a first down pass attempt. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. The misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 46. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. And he's back to throw again on second down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. On the kick now for the 5th time today. He gets it away. Directional kick with nice distance. That punt heading out of bounds, so there'll be no return here. And the Mississippi State offense is back out there now. The last drive, the ground game, was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. Oh, and he's going backwards. The Wildcat look did not fool this defense at all. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. And as we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if this game can get a little bit more competitive. First play of the quarter, offense setting up for a second down play. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Finding space at the 20. It's a solid gain, moves the ball out to the 28.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. He'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Caught over the middle. It's Morton. He moved the ball to the 48 and earned a fresh set of downs.
With this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. They know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. First down. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Defense not fooled by the Wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Leaning on the run game here late. And the defense smothers him for no gain. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. And it's a Wildcat look here as they try to convert on third down. And it's a direct snap. As the first down is still going. They'll bring him down, but the Wildcat look produces an explosive run to get a first down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. Now, when he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the Wildcat look.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line.
Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. Touchdown, Mississippi State. This offense is still clicking.
Chris, you talk about having...
In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Handoff from the shotgun. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback drops back. They're going to test the secondary. The pass rush gets home. Now a timeout is called with just 10 seconds left to play. The sack sets up second down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And a timeout stops the clock with 8 seconds remaining. After consecutive losses, getting a miracle here on 3rd and a mile. And the quarterback dropping back, looking deep for late-game heroics. Catch made for a big game, but the fans are wondering where was that earlier in this football game. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus.